Looking for a place to shine? Are you ready? Want Georgians' eyes on you? So let's go. Good Morning Georgia is here. Start your day the Georgia way. Want attention for your brand? Broadcast today only on Good Morning Georgia. Contact us today. Email us at info@thecommunicationsmd.com or call on 770-421-5598.
Tune in to Good Morning Georgia. Join hosts Audrey Bell Kearney and Derek J. Wilson every weekday at 9 a.m. for your daily dose of news, politics, business, and entertainment. From local updates to insights from affiliate partners across and beyond Georgia, we've got your mornings covered. Tune in to stay informed and entertained with Good Morning Georgia.
Good. Good morning, Georgia. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your day. Today is Thursday, August the 15th, and it is beautiful here in Gwinnett County. What is our weather looking like?
Good morning, man. You know, I didn't share none of my posts. Let everybody know.
Blanking on his pimping right now, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm normally.
And so he's over trying to show me some other numbers, right? So me, what I do, I come in, I get the show together. And he goes, you ignoring me. Like, no, we got a show to do. So I have to, pull up what I got to pull up. Yeah, this is why.
She ignored me. She treated me like a stepchild.
I sure did, just so I could be ready for the show.
Treat me like a stepchild.
Anybody that know me know I don't play no games when it comes to my business.
So yeah, but since I got to be the one that send out all the notifications, because you don't.
You ain't got the weather right now. You can say whatever you want to say. Hey, the weather is not ready right this minute. So
I am getting the people on. Look at, we already got two because of me.
Beautiful. Welcome.
We got two extras because of me.
Well, welcome.
So I'm doing my.
I definitely don't do that part. I don't even know what you did actually. What you doing?
Because I go to my pages and then go to our page and then I so on Facebook you do highlight and it'll highlight it and notify all your friends and and on your page if you do followers it'll notify all your followers.
Yeah, I have not done any of that. So I'm streaming to LinkedIn right now. It's about 14,000 over there. So I think I'm doing something.
I guess you're doing your part, huh?
Doing my part.
Let me do mine.
Streaming over to Instagram, that's about another 3,000 and something. And yeah, I'm doing a little something. I'm not doing exactly the same. Anyway, let's go.
Yeah. So we got some highs today that are in the 80s. We got an 89 in Athens, 87 in Gainesville, and we're up a little northerner. It's so small, it won't even take. You got an 84 in Blairsville.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Nah, I mean the humidity may be.
It is a little humid. I was 71 this morning when I came out, but it was humid.
We got 88 in Rome, Cameroon. We got 90 in LaGrange, 93 in Columbus. It's warming up in Columbus. Cooling off in Columbus. 93 in Albany. They've been almost 100 every day this week.
Day.
92 in Valdosta. Look at that. 87 in Brunswick. 89 in Savannah. And as you know, yesterday we had Commissioner Wiley and out there in Chatham County. They still underwater. So let's keep them in our thoughts and prayers, and we'll follow up with them, and we'll check in to see what's going on as they had this 100-year flood. But
I gotta say this real quick. When I was a kid in Albany, we used to walk around with no shoes on. I don't even know how we did that at 100-degree weather. We were real country.
Yeah, man, feet burning, you running on like
no shoes. Put shoes on.
Yeah.
None of the kids like to wear. I do need to share this with my cousin Wayne. Like Wayne is mine, so we live next door when we were kids. And every time we talk, he always say how he cried when we moved because we literally like our house was joined together next door.
Oh, it was a duplex.
That's what they call it now.
Oh, they ain't call it that.
I don't know. When you look at it, it was like a bungalow. If you go back and really look at it. It was little, but it was just two of us. It was my mom, my dad, and my brother. So it was like two kids, but it was a lot of them. It was 13.
A lot of them.
Next door.
At your house a lot.
Nah, they weren't. We were literally like joined together. So we in the yard, like
Yeah,
We
shared.
played in the yard
Yeah,
together.
that sounds like fun.
It was
That's what
fun.
that's what it used to be. Family.
Yeah.
Now people are scattered. You got to create your own family.
But I definitely got to share the show with him because he's one of my biggest supporters, and I got two cousins that I know really love me, and he's one of them. So
You would think all your cousins love you.
you would think, but that's not necessary. My cousin Daisha, I know she really loves me, and my cousin Wayne, like I know they really love, and I got some other cousins that love me too. But those are the two that stay in contact with me all the time.
Well, so we have a cousins group, my family. So we got two groups. We got a cousins group, and then we got a group with like a collective of everyone, my aunts, my uncle, my cousins. And those groups be interesting. We be really having some conversation amongst the two groups. And so uh that's how we stay in touch. And it kind of started during COVID, with Zoom, and then so they've always been in group text. I used to hate group text. I got better. I didn't learn, even though I grew up in technology, I guess I was still a little behind learning how to mute, and all that. So I'm definitely gotten a little better when it comes down to that.
Yeah.
So,
But COVID did change a lot for a lot of people, and being able to communicate was one of them. And I think everybody probably jumped on and got a family text. We have one too. We got a family text group that we text in every morning. And me, I'm so busy most of the time I forget, and so I kind of forget to text folks. But
yeah, my mom and my aunt out of Dallas, one of my aunts out of Dallas, man, they text every morning. And so most of my family is in Texas. So, we're an hour difference. My mom be texting at 6 o'clock in the morning here, talking about good morning. Man, that's 5 o'clock in the morning out there, man. Like, I need you to, but again, most of everybody done learned how to do a time frame or do not disturb so you don't be awakened by unwanted messages when you're trying to sleep. Wake up in the morning. It's good to wake up in the morning and do see those good morning texts, but you don't want to be awakened in the middle of the night.
My phone goes off at 11 o'clock. Like anything that wants to come through, I won't hear it.
Mine is at 9 p.m. If you're texting me after texting or calling me after 9 p.m., I will not have it. Will not have it. Because at that point, hey, so the only people that can call me after 9 p.m. is family, and that's blood family. You know how you go through. So I was going through, and you try to figure out, well, well, that's such and such. That's like family. Well, that's Audrey. She like my sister. I had to because I have too many of that. So I just limited to strictly family. My family alone was like 20 people, 20, 30
Yeah,
people.
I ain't got that many.
Yeah. So I left. Well, my grandma had 11 kids.
It's not even family that's calling me late. It's like customers, like clients.
H now.
Clients. It's clients.
You
So
gotta wait.
I have to turn my phone off because
you
it be
gotta
like
wait.
it's the clients that have become friends, and so it's like they're friends, and you be like, oh well, anyway, let's go. Let's keep going. We gotta go.
Yes. So outside of that, it should be a pretty uh warmish day. And I say warmish because the temperature is cooling down. I mean, I guess
It
as we
is.
getting closer and closer to fall, you're having your days where it's not as hot. So enjoy it, because as you know, we do get cold here in Georgia in some parts of the state. So moving on to other news, I guess we're gonna start national and work our way local, or start local, work our way national.
Let's start national.
All right. Well, what's going on with the campaign? As we got Harris and Trump that they still going at. You was telling me that President Trump had an interview yesterday.
It's so hard to watch. And I think it's so hard for me to watch because it's almost like people are just like ignoring the fact that there's something seriously wrong and they're clapping and they're cheering. I'm like, man, something is wrong there. Like I was watching something last night and it was really short, like on YouTube, and I just could not. I said to my husband, I can't watch this. This is unbelievable. So it's something wrong, and again, people are. That's what I hate about when people are rich. they have yes people around them that yes to everything, and they're not getting people the help that they actually need. He
Yeah.
needs some help.
Well, he's only what 3 years younger than Biden.
Yeah.
Um, Now he may be and outwardly look like he's doing physically better. But I was telling people they both, in my opinion, were of the age where they probably should have let someone else take over. As you see, Biden did. He stepped down as the candidate and let the VP run. And I think Trump should have done the same thing. Trump should have just, backed up and supported the younger generation, as you pass the torch. Uh, but, both of them were showing signs, in my opinion, of some cognitive concerns. Trump gets on there and rambles sometimes, and then he'll be talking about the economy. Then all of a sudden he's talking about something that you don't even know. And again, this is not bashing age because as you can see, there are older people that are older than both of them that are in the House and the Senate that still give speeches and still stay on topic. I do think that it should be a one, a term limit, and two, it should be an age limit. If I have to be 35 years old to be a senator and 35-year old to run the president, there has to be an age where you can no longer be a senator or a president due to age limit. Uh, and I've said that, and people say, "Oh, that's discrimination. Yeah, that's age discrimination." Well, if I'm 34 years old and I want to run for senator, I can say that's age discrimination as well, because you're discriminating against me because I'm 34 and I can't run. So I never understood why it's acceptable to have an age limit before you can do anything, but it's not acceptable to have an age limit to say you can no longer do it. Same thing with driving. After a certain age, you might not need to be driving, whether you can do it or not. I mean, we both know someone who was in their 90s
Yeah.
that was driving and probably drove well. But again, if I have to be 16 to be able to drive, it should be a cutoff somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
how we determine that cutoff, I don't know. But I do feel like
Well, they can take a cognitive test every year.
something has to be because it's
I'm joking.
it's just it's
You're
just
being facetious right now.
yeah, I get it, but they do need to put something in place because we have all these laws and rules that establish when someone can do something, but there's nothing in place that establish when you can no longer do
Yeah.
And so as my grandma used to say, if it's good for the goose,
Good
it's
for the
good for the
gander.
gander.
There it
If it's
is.
good for the young, it's good for the old. So uh
Moving it right along. Let's go to local.
well, hold on, we got some more
Oh, you
stuff.
got some more? Okay.
Did you see the interview with President Biden the other day? He wants, he made it clear that he is not happy with Speaker Pelosi.
Why? What she do?
Well, she was one of the ones that told him he need to sit down.
Oh,
And
I didn't know that.
they friends. They've been friends. And he didn't like that. That's like me telling you you too old to be driving. So you might not like it.
Tell you off.
Right. So I mean, but sometimes as friends, especially when the person that's telling you that is older than you, but
Hey, it's about time you sit on down.
why you still driving? Why I'm still driving?
You might want to just sit down.
I'm just saying. Now here you are, 81. I'm 84. Now, Audrey, it's time for you to go ahead and sit it down. You want to ride with me
Call
to
it
the stove?
quits.
Hey, you want to ride with me to the stove?
Call it quits.
And so, but again, real friends should be able to do that, and what have you. Still keeping it national, which we didn't touch during weather, but Puerto Rico is Ernesto and hit them,
Wow.
and it's not I mean they still was trying to get over Maria, which was what 17,
Yeah.
and now
Yeah.
here it is another one of that size have hit Puerto Rico, so they having flooding and storm damage and what have you. So
Prayerfully, everybody got out of the way of the storm. and it's safe. I know your houses may be lost and some of your personal items, but we don't want lives lost. Stuff can be replaced, people cannot. So whenever they give you these messages that say leave, leave.
Right. Now, Southern Elite does not go to Puerto Rico, but they do handle states. Well, the mainland, because for those who don't know, Puerto Ricans are citizens of the U.S. Uh, since Trump met the president of Puerto Rico and the president of what's the other one, Virgin Islands. Which
That's what made him a citizen.
well, no,
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because
those are U.S. territory.
I know that.
So when he was the president, he was technically their president, and he said he met the presidents of Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
And yeah,
I thought you were saying they didn't become part of the U.S.
No.
until he became president.
no, Trump said, yeah, I had a lovely meeting with the president of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Okay. Anywho, so reach out to Southern Elite if you have any storm damage within the last couple of weeks, or if you're looking for remodeling. That's a different text. You can text remodel to that same number 888-835-1386. But during the storm season, they have established this number particularly for anyone that's suffering any storm damage due to the recent Debbie, if Ernesto come this way, or because lately Georgia has been having a lot of thunderstorms and what have you. If you have suffered any storm damage, if you're in Savannah, the Chatham area, and you flooding, and you have had an opportunity to go back to your home and assess the damage, and you're looking for a contractor, you're looking for someone to assist you with storm related damage or assist you with handling your claim, text storm to 888-835-1386, and a representative from Southern Elite Contracting will reach out to you. So great company. Love to we should get someone on Monday, but great company. And moving on to local news. So Columbus State University, which is in Columbus, Georgia, they're having their back to school picnic for new and returning students. And so I'm assuming this is for their students. The school year is in full swing as Columbus State University students, have now made it halfway through the first week of classes. So they're having a big party this weekend for all the kids. We say kids. I used to hate that when I was in college. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're a college kid." I'm a grown man. If I wasn't in college, if I was in the military, you wouldn't call me no military kid.
They might.
I doubt it. Not with this AK in my hand.
Oh, well, that's true. I want you to go ballistic.
Yeah.
Last year, Governor Kemp signed a proposed critical legislation to establish a statewide exchange. I think what happened was they had this exchange in place, and a lot of people did not sign up for the insurance exchange. I don't think they understood how to use it, honestly.
Well, this is definitely a quote unquote replacement or trying to be a competitor to the affordable health care.
Well, apparently today, just a few minutes ago, about 38 minutes ago, they received the green light, which will allow them to grow the promotion efforts and make it easier to get even more Georgians covered through a wider range of options. So if that's what it is, that's what it's going to be.
Well, Governor Kemp office, you trying to grow your promotion, they got a great opportunity for you here at Good Morning Georgia.
Amen.
You representative from the Department of Insurance, someone should come on and explain to the masses what it's about. As we all know, Georgia is one of the highest states with uninsured people. So, and we're talking about uninsured health insurance. We're not talking about car insurance. It might be high.
Car insurance is high too. Whew.
Yeah,
I'm looking for a car insurance. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I digress from that.
Well, I do know an agent, but we don't do free shout outs.
Yeah.
But we will. I hook you up.
To ensure that all Georgians still dealing with the after effects of Tropical Storm Debbie, they have extended the state of emergency to August the 20th. So it's going to remain in place for all communities that are in need to be able to get the support that they need. So The state of emergency for Georgia, for those affected by Debbie, will go and stay into effect until August the 30th. So if you need more information about that, check with your local officials to find out exactly what is there for you. We talked to the commissioner for Chatham County yesterday. They have a lot of resources in place right now and a lot of support from surrounding partners in the area to help you if you are in need. If you were in the eye of the storm or in the path of the storm and you were affected, the support is still there up until the 20th. It's a state of emergency. And your local community is probably still going to help as well. But right now, you're under state of emergency. It's still in effect and will be in effect until
August 20th.
August 20th. Now listen, one thing the commissioner said yesterday was that there were alligators floating around.
Yeah, so don't be out there playing. Keep your dog
in that water.
Yeah.
The water rose and the alligators washed in. Please don't, please, for the sake of yourself, do not be out there floating around in that water, straight through the water, trying to get to whatever you're trying to get to.
Right.
That stuff will be there. And then you can get that stuff is replaceable. You're not replaceable. So do not be out there walking through that water.
And keep your pets, small pets anyway. And I mean, because alligators tend to not go after anything that's bigger than them.
Yes. So listen,
for the most part.
Yeah. The next thing is there has been a shark sighting again on Tybee Island. So if you're going down to the beach because the weather is still beautiful, there have been shark sightings in Tybee Island. So be careful and mindful of water. I don't know why the sharks are coming up on Tybee, but they are coming up on Tybee. So you're going down there. I know you want to get in the water. I get it. Just be careful because they're out there.
Also, Coca-Cola Space Science Center to host Astronomy Night, August 17th. So that's 2 days. That's Sunday. So August 17th.
No, Saturday.
Mm-hmm. The Coca-Cola Space and Science Center invites community members to one of their free astronomy nights. The event will be held August 17th. It begins at 9 p.m. at the Atmosphere Planetarium at the center. During the event, Dr. Rosa Williams will point out constellations and bright objects in the sky. If weather permits, attendants will move outside to telescopes on the South Lawn to view the moon, and other objects in the sky. That sounds like fun.
It does sound like fun.
So the Coca-Cola Space and Science Center is located at 701 Front Avenue in Columbus, Georgia. I just knew this was going to be downtown. Wow.
I know it sounds like it was.
But it's in Columbus, Georgia. And according to officials, parking is available in the front of the building, just past the fountains with parallel parking on the road. This is a good time for y'all young folks to learn how to parallel park. Check it out.
That's going to be a crowded space.
Exactly.
I don't know about that. You hit some people.
Well, you hit it, I guess you failed.
Yeah. And your mama insurance going to go up, and you don't need that to happen.
You don't need that to happen.
Not here in Georgia because it is high. You want to go to a commercial?
Oh, yeah, we'll go to commercial and come back with some more news.
Yeah, we got news for you. So we're going to go to a commercial. Right back after this commercial to bring you more of what's going on in and around Georgia. So stay tuned. I felt like I was stuttering right there. I've seen that happen.
Why do 70% of aspiring authors never publish their work? Because they don't have Bookpreneur. Whether you're dreaming of publishing your memoir, a children's book, or the next great novel, Bookpreneur is your go-to source. Our weekly newsletter and video show offer step-by-step guidance and insider tips to help you navigate the publishing world. Don't let your masterpiece stay hidden. Join the Bookpreneur community today and start turning pages into profit. Subscribe now at www.bookpreneur.com.
Welcome to Southern Elite Contracting. We are your one-stop contractor, serving the southeastern United States. We specialize in full insurance restoration and offer an array of general contracting services. We provide remodel and restorations for kitchens, bathrooms, roofing, hail damage, fire, water, and more. Contact us today and let us restore your property.
Welcome back. I want to say something real quick. So former Lieutenant Governor of Georgia, Jeff Duncan, there are a lot of people who are just unhappy with what the Republicans have been doing. And he was one of them. So he made a statement. He said, just because you vote for Kamala Harris in 2024 does not mean you're a Democrat. It just means that you're a patriot and you're doing your duty as an American to step up to help to the plate and reclaim our country's future. And, my thing is, at least you get a chance to see that, this affects people, and I don't want it to affect people that way. We may never agree as parties on a lot of things, but I think the one thing we can agree on is rights of people, and some of you still don't. But those of you who have had this fun say, you know what, I'm gonna step up to the plate. I don't want to go back 600 years.
Yeah.
I don't. You trying to hide the history?
I want to go back 50.
I don't. You're trying to hide history as it is. So why go back and repeat the same history you're trying to cover up? But even worse, because we don't have to be there anymore. Like you're going backwards. So he had that to say. And then some people was like, you know what, being a Democrat is not a bad thing. We just want health care and voting rights and solid public education and civil rights and Social Security and Medicare. That's what they want. He said, so that's not a bad thing. So, and it's not a bad thing to want better for people.
It's not a bad thing to have differences of opinion.
It's not.
It's not a bad thing to to be a Democrat or a Republican.
Right.
So that's not it. That has been within the last several election cycles. It's almost like an insult. Oh, you're a Republican. Like almost saying I'm gonna go to hell because I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican.
Right.
It's not a bad thing because that's how the system is made. That was made. We should be able to have conversations, agree to disagree, and move on. I mean, RJ, I don't agree on everything, and not even go that far.
But it is nice when I say stuff and I see him implement. I'm like, okay.
Well, and then I come back acting like it's my idea. Yeah, man, I was thinking the other day, and then here she go. I'm glad you listened.
Glad you listened.
Yeah. Yeah. I had an epiphany. No, that wasn't an epiphany. That was RJ. And so, but yeah, it's we should be able to have healthy conversations, debate. A real good friend, mentor of mine, him and I disagree on several things when it comes down to politics, but he's a mentor of mine. We both came to agree to some things, and sometimes we just laugh and say, yeah, no. So that should be the country, but we're so divided right now that calling somebody a Democrat is an insult. Calling somebody a Republican is an insult.
Yeah, and we're not enemies, we just believe in different things. But I'm glad that a lot of Republicans are seeing what we've seen for a long time when it comes to the former president and know that we are not going back. We're just not. So, I applaud all of them for stepping up and getting behind coming so we don't go back, because that's going to be horrible.
Because in my opinion, in this race, it shouldn't be about red, blue. It should be more about
the country
and the person. Is like you do not have to be a Democrat to see that Donald Trump is not the best, the best for the country. I mean, but that's my opinion, and we all have those. But January 6th is an indication. Well, there's so many indications.
Yeah, man.
So.
There's too many to count at this point.
Yeah.
And let's not waste any more energy on it. Let's go.
So keeping it local, Goodwill of Middle Georgia to celebrate National Thrift Day. Man, Maria and my mama would love this. National Thrift Day with red tag deals. Goodwill of Middle Georgia with specials on August 16th, that's tomorrow, and 17th. Goodwill of Middle Georgia will host a 2-day appreciation event at all 18 retail stores to celebrate National Thrift Shop Day. Do you like thrift shops?
Let me tell you. So I watched this show called Flea Market Flip.
You watch every show.
No, I don't. I don't watch every show. I watch Flea Market Flip though. It's like my creative, I can't draw a straight line, y'all. I really can't. But I like being creative. So my creativity falls behind the computer. But I be wanting to do some stuff. So I watch Flea Market Flip. So they go to the thrift store and they go to the what you call them? Flea markets.
Flea markets.
And they buy all the stuff and they come back and they make it into something else.
I mean, yes, they say one man's trash.
It's another man's trash. So I said to my husband, I think I'm gonna go to a flea market. I don't know what a flea market is.
I haven't seen a flea market.
It's one in Pendergrass.
Who?
Pendergrass. Up north.
Pendergrass.
Exit 137. But it's so much. It's so much dust. It's like walking in dirt. I'm like,
so you've been there?
I've been there, but it's not like a flea market where you can go outside and pick stuff. It's like a building, and it has like all of these stores inside, and it's packed. Like you can barely move. But anyway, I digress. I have not thrifted. However, I am very tempted to go to a thrift store to find something to make over so I can see can I do what they do on flea market flip.
Man, Maria and my mom love thrift shops. My aunt, my oldest aunt, every time she comes to Georgia, she goes to a thrift shop. And they don't just go to the big names like Goodwill. They go to, the little dollar thrift over
I
there.
did go get some hats one year though.
Salvation Army. I like Salvation Army. I found a Joseph A. Bank shirt. If anybody knows anything about Joseph A. Bank, they're expensive. A Joseph A. Bank shirt in the thrift mall. I found some Burberry, like real.
Well, I believe you can find real stuff.
Yeah.
We had to go to the Duluth Derby. So every year when they had the Kentucky Derby,
You go get your hats.
I go get my hats. So I did go there. So it was hilarious. Last year they had the Duluth Derby. So every year when they do the Kentucky Derby, Duluth, Georgia has its derby called the Duluth Derby. And so me being who I am, I said to my family, we're going to the Derby. We didn't have any hats. So on the way from dinner, it was a Friday night. On the way from dinner, I said to my husband, we don't have any hats for the Derby. I said, you know what? Let's run in the thrift store. A whole table full of hats there. They knew I was coming.
Oh, they were ready.
Everybody got a hat. So I took pictures and my daughter was like, oh my God, do we have to wear those? Do we have to wear those? I said, we have to wear them. So I went home and washed them and threw them in the dryer. Everybody had a hat the next day, even the baby. My hat was purple.
That's funny.
That is funny.
I wish I had known. Too bad I didn't get an invite. But look, so here are the event deals for Goodwill for the 2-day celebration. August 16th, all clothing with red tags will be available for 99 cents. August 17th.
Man, it's probably gonna be mayhem over there.
Yeah. August 17th, all clothing, household wear, shoes, and linens with red tag will be 99 cents. To learn more about services the Goodwill in Middle Georgia be offered, go to goodwillwork.org.
I can tell you right now, that's probably gonna be mayhem. I don't like to do any kind of shopping where it's a whole lot of folks. Like Black
you don't do-
Friday.
I'm about to say,
Oh,
you don't
absolutely
do-
not. I do not do Black Friday. I did it one time when I was in Jersey. We went to Best Buy to get a I don't know, it was a TV or a computer, it was something, a tablet, it was something. When I tell you I vowed from that day, I was like, I'll never, it was people in the parking lot. I was like, what? I never did it again. So I do not like Black Friday. Speaking of Black Friday, the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce is having a small business Saturday this year. We're going to be at Macy's in Duluth. So if you are a woman in business, even you don't have to be one. If you are a business owner with a product to sell and you want to be a part of our Macy's Days pop-up Saturday for Small Business Saturday, that Saturday after Black Friday, we're going to be displaying and vending inside of Macy's. So this is an opportunity for you to see what that feels like to be inside of a big department store to show off what you have created. So we invite you to find out more information about that by going to GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com. And I think you'll like it. Now I got to come on. I'm late talking about Gwinnett. So, and Derek, you probably did that on purpose. The Ride Gwinnett is celebrating a 1-year MicroTransit. So MicroTransit was something that they started as a pilot program in Snellville, and it has been really good. So since launching in Snellville and Lawrenceville, Ride Gwinnett has served more than 34,600 MicroTransit customers, and at $3 per ride. I think that's great. You got families who don't have access to transportation, and being able to give them some public access is helping them to move around our county. Gwinnett is a big county. It's 1 million people, and not everybody has a car. Not everybody can afford, the $12 to get in the Uber or Lyft. Not everybody can afford that, especially if they gotta go back and forth plenty of times. But if you can get a MicroTransit, and I think the MicroTransit, do they come like to your house or something?
I believe so. Because they on demand. So
right, I love that for them. Like, listen, I might go take MicroTransit to go to Atlanta because Lord knows I hate being in that traffic. I got some drive in it.
So no, you cannot take MicroTransit.
Not yet. Speaking of that,
it's within Snellville and
I know.
Lawrenceville.
I said I would like to.
Yeah, okay.
So listen,
they do have a service that will take you from Gwinnett to Atlanta.
I heard it was Doraville.
Yeah, Doraville.
Yeah,
and then you catch the Doraville train.
Yeah. I even heard that takes you directly to the airport.
But they got something that takes you downtown. Because remember that was
I don't.
Well, remember the bus hijack. That it started in downtown Atlanta.
Yeah, but was he coming to Gwinnett or was he just?
But I'm saying that was a Gwinnett County bus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah. So there is a bus that takes you somewhere downtown. Because we know that's where the guy.
Maybe I'll get on. I haven't been on the bus in so long.
Man, I haven't been on a bus. I've been on a MARTA train a couple of times.
I've never been on MARTA.
Been in Georgia.
Ever.
It's an experience. Well, I mean, but I'm from Houston, we don't have subways. We don't. I mean, we have a light rail, and that was built in my lifetime. I remember not having a light rail. I remember talking about the light rail, building the light rail, and been on it. But I've never been on a subway until I went to the inauguration in '08, '09. And so, yeah, it was an experience. I ain't gonna talk about it,
Yeah.
but it was an experience to get on
I
that.
haven't been on one. I have never been on MARTA, but I think that this microtransit system is something that's definitely needed. As a matter of fact, the referendum for Gwinnett Transit is on the ballot this
Yeah.
year. So
Definitely need transit.
Yeah.
Public transit
Yeah.
help me get back and forth to work when I
yeah,
was in high school. Because
that's true too.
let's take my household. I mean, my people work.
Right.
I was in school, and then so if we talk about Houston, my aunt who I lived with, she worked on the totally opposite side from where we lived.
Right.
So we lived on Southwest Houston. She worked in Southeast Houston.
Yeah.
So I went to school in Southwest Houston, and my job was in downtown. 'Cause I used to work for the Houston Rockets, so my job was in downtown Houston. Imagine if this was Gwinnett currently,
Yeah.
and you have no public transit. So imagine you work in Northwest Gwinnett, you live in Southwest Gwinnett, and your son work, and
That's
your daughter, and your daughter has a job in
Yeah.
downtown Atlanta.
That's a lot.
How would you navigate that? I guess
With a
you tell your
headache.
daughter not to, she can't take that job.
But with the headache. So that's why it's important. And we have so many people, and we have so many families. We have single
Yeah.
parents and single dads
Single
with children,
parents.
all that kind of
And
stuff.
then we're not going to even mention the elderly.
And the elderly.
Yeah.
The elderly. So I think the microtransit plans is great. I'm so happy that it's serving our community, and I look forward to seeing what the referendum is going to bring after the election in November. Now,
Hopefully it passed, because this is what the third. But so the first
think
couple times it was Marta. But
right,
this is not Marta at all.
Right.
This is strictly Gwinnett County,
Yes.
which is one of the things that I put out there.
Okay.
But
Listen,
yeah,
listen, toot your own horn if you have to. Go ahead.
this is strictly Gwinnett County Transit. So for all of those that want to do the fear mongering, this is strictly Gwinnett County. There's no connection, whatever, to MARTA. So with that.
All right, nonprofits, there's some funding out there for you. There's some grants out there. The nonprofit building capacity grant is out there for you. It provides financial assistance to nonprofits negatively affected by COVID-19 pandemic. So if you were affected, if your nonprofit was affected, there's money out there for you. There are grants, right? But the deadline to apply is August the 30th. You have to apply in time before the deadline. Nonprofits can apply for capital support or operational support. Capital support focuses on projects that improve capacity for filling a capital need, such as equipment, software solutions, or in vehicles. Operational support focuses on providing technical assistance and learning modules to grow your organization's capacity. So if you were affected by this, the deadline is August the 30th. For more information about how to acquire this grant and how to apply, go to GwinnettCounty.com/nonprofit grant. It's that simple. GwinnettCounty.com/nonprofit grant. GwinnettCounty.com/nonprofit grant. That is how you do it. All right. So that's how you do it.
Oh yeah.
I think, and I talk to nonprofits all the time, and they say stuff like, there's no money out there for us. There's no money out there for us. Well, there's money, and the money is there, but you got to apply for it in time. You have to apply for it in time.
And so it's amazing because we don't know, and all of us to know, people have to tell us. But I'm pretty sure throughout the state there are several organizations, counties, municipalities that are offering or have offered similar programs since COVID.
Yeah. All right, you looking for something to do tonight over in McDonough? Yeah, McDonough. Karaoke Thursdays at Painting with the Twist in McDonough. So if you want to do karaoke and two of my favorite things, Derek. So let me tell you what I like. I like karaoke.
Can you sing?
I can sing a little bit. They tell me I can anyway.
They tell you.
Yeah, they tell me I can.
Is it before and after the drinks are served?
No, I definitely can't sing after the drinks. I can't even.
Sometimes they tell you that before and after they had some drinks.
I don't know. I love painting. So my husband bought me a whole paint kit with an easel and everything. I can't paint though, but I like to paint. I have a whole kit. It's in a case. I
That's
feel
a
like
good husband.
he is a good husband. Thank God for Franklin. You are a good husband, bro.
Blink twice and you leave.
It's so funny, right? You stupid.
Blink twice, Frank.
You stupid. It's so funny because every year for our anniversary, right? I always put, I'm so glad he still puts up with me. Now here's the thing. I'm not a nagger. Like I don't do any of that, but I'm an entrepreneur and we could be a little bit unstable at times. So when I say that, people are like, oh my God, what does she mean by that? That's what I mean. Because being an entrepreneur is not always stable. It's not until you become a business, because there's a difference when you are super stable. But he has rocked with me for a long time. So Derek, you stupid. Blink 2 times.
Rock with your baby.
You stupid. But anyway, he bought me this kit. So I like the paint. So I like the paint.
But can't.
I like karaoke.
But can't. Keep going. I like this list.
Like spades. Say something about that. Because we spanked him. Say something about that. We spanked Derek and
Can we
spades.
get back to the karaoke?
Say I can't do that because
But you can't beat me in Pat.
spank you in all card games now. Poker, pity pat, blackjack, and spades, and trump. Don't play with me.
I wouldn't let them play by no tongue.
Yeah, don't play with me because your girl know how to play all that. It's so funny because
Thursday.
Painting with a twist that was done. You got me off on the tangent over here. If you want to go hang out and do some painting with a twist
21
and
and
karaoke, you got to be 21 and over because they're drinking wine and all that good stuff. It's located at 1867 Jonesboro Road in McDonough. Happening 7 o'clock tonight. So go on over there.
BYOB.
Yeah, bring your own bag.
Beverage. What bag?
Yeah.
What type of bag?
Whatever you want to put in it.
Okay.
Your beverage may be in there, your food, bring your own stuff. Bring your own entire bag.
You funny.
All right. Also tonight, also Saturday, going down in Albany, baby. Albany, Books and Brews. That should be nice. I like that. Books and Brews.
Well, first of all, it's brews and books, but
I see books at the top.
but you reading from left to right, not right to left.
Yeah, but I'm reading from top to bottom. It says Books and Brews.
Anyway.
He's reading. Okay, so let me tell y'all, because
they do a drinks at the library.
Is that the library?
Yes, hey, doc. Sure.
Hello. Hey, I'm coming out there and do a book signing. I'm on my way, y'all. I'm coming elbow in pint.
At least you know you get a liquor license.
Look at the dollar store. Help me understand
Yeah.
that. Anyway, I don't get off into that either. I like that though. So I'm coming home to do a book signing.
What's the name of that field?
Huh?
What's the name of that place? Where is that?
So it's gonna be at the Pretoria, if you don't know what that is, Pretoria Fields Collective. Yeah. It's gonna be located at 120 Pine Avenue in Albany. I know exactly what that is. I like Pine. So Pine is this really big, wide open street with like down the middle, it has like
Pine trees.
no, not pine trees. What's the other trees? The other no, the tropical ones. Palm trees down the middle.
Rodeo Drive.
Nah, it ain't Rodeo, baby. It's far from Rodeo. It's beautiful though. And so every time I go home, because Albany is my home, every time I go home and I drive down Pine, I could just visualize what that could be. And it's what it could be, because it's not what it could be. And I'm always like fussing, like, man, this could be beautiful. But anyway, I'm coming over to do some book signing. Books and Brews. Saturday at 3 p.m. And they drinking in the daytime?
Yeah, daytime drinking.
Daytime drinking.
Well, look, you finished with
let's go to you want to go commercial?
Well, no, I want some more news throughout the state.
Go ahead.
We can afterwards though. So Peach County to add flock cameras to the North and South Peach parks. So y'all better be careful. They're adding cameras into the parks. So the Peach County commissioners received a briefing on the budget for the new flock cameras, which will soon be installed in Byron's North Peach Park and Fort Valley South Peach Park. Peach County will pay over $25,000 in the first year, an initial setup, and then $12,000 for the cameras and their usage. I don't know what their usage will be. They say it's for protection. They serve cameras. The cameras will serve as, to deter any issues. So they said they've seen other crimes in the area of multiple areas of multiple counties take place, and flock cameras have helped solve those crimes. So they think it's their duty to put those in there to keep the citizens safe. So
whatever it takes to keep the citizens safe is what it takes. So
I haven't seen any cameras on that parks, but I think they do have some stations. I think they are putting them out there. I know they got You know how on college campus, how they got those, or like in stadium parking lots, those security, like not like the phones in the middle of the parking lot. I think they should put those throughout parks.
Yeah.
Because most, especially in Gwinnett and probably in rural parts of the state, you out there running with no cell service.
True, because you could be driving. I was talking to my daughter driving home from here yesterday, and she
No
was
cell
like, "You
service.
just dropped off." I'm like, and we're supposed to have one of the best services, but
Yeah. I mean, but
anyway.
how would you handle that? Like example, I went to Stone Mountain. In
Mm,
certain parts of Stone Mountain, so if you twist your ankle, have a
you screwed.
medical event,
You messed up.
right. And
I
the
had to
same thing
catch that.
for like the state parks. Like if you get hurt, and with those devices, they have a location, because they know you know where you put them.
Yeah.
I would think,
Yeah.
which one are you? But then I think it has a number. I'm at boot, whatever. But yeah, there should be some federal dollars for it.
Yeah, speaking of being safer, Rockville County is among the first in Georgia for with FEMA approved hazard mitigation plan. Yep, yep. They're trying to be prepared for a safer future. So they have been approved and they are one of the first, along with the city of Conyers. If you are prepared, you got to get prepared. So stay
Right.
prepared.
Coming from Doomsday, what's her name? Doomsday Debbie. We need to get Commissioner back. He got all of
Call me what you call me, but I'm just saying you need to be listen. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready.
Right.
Don't be calling me now
We're
when
gonna have to do some briefings with him before we come on, so we get some saying.
yeah.
That man was dropping
And he's dropping them.
sticks and bricks.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool one. He said that. I'm like sticks and bricks. I like that. I like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we're gonna go to a commercial. We'll be right back after this commercial to bring you more of what's going on in and around Georgia. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Right.
Did your business accept Visa or MasterCard anytime between January 1st, 2004 and January 24th, 2019? If so, then you may qualify to share in one of the largest class action settlement payouts in history, a staggering $6.1 billion. Visa Inc. and MasterCard Inc. agreed to settle this case and were ordered to repay merchant processing interchange fees overpaid by their customers. To be included, you must opt into the list of participating merchants by August 30th, 2024. You will not be included unless you officially opt in. No personal documents or statements are required. To apply, we need your business name and basic contact information. For more information and how to get your share of this $6.1 billion, text NOISE to 26786. Again, text NOISE to 26786. That's NOISE to 26786. Remember, the deadline is August 30th, 2024.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Good Morning Georgia show. I am your host, Audrey Bell Kearney.
And I am Derek J. Wilson. Don't forget the J.
Oh my God.
Don't forget the J. All right, so we're gonna jump into sports. Again, we are one day away from
Friday Night
Friday
Lights.
Night Lights. It's
Right.
going down in the state of Georgia, all over the state. Every news agency is talking about the premiere of Friday Night Lights. Pre-gaming. They say it's nine fun things to do besides tailgate.
What are they?
I don't know. I never really enjoyed tailgating. It's fun, don't get me wrong. But some people tailgate for hours. Some people don't even go to the game.
Right, they stay in the
Yeah,
parking
they
lot.
tailgate.
I think tailgate is for drinkers.
I mean, and since I don't drink, that might be why.
Mhm.
But let's think about that for a second. You tailgate for hours, then you go to the game. I'd be tired.
So you can be a belligerent nutcase at the
Yeah.
game, because that's pretty much what happens. Like you stay in the parking lot, you eat barbecue, you tailgate, and then you go inside the game and you want to fight folks when your team is losing.
Well, so here are some 9 fun things to do besides tailgate. One is spread cheer at a pep rally. You can go to a parade, be in a parade, have a parade. You can jam along with the marching band. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that was the best part of for me.
Yep, the band. I
the
think the
band.
band still is though.
Yeah, but depending on
Well, yeah.
without saying too much, it depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the band.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Because when they get them play Beethoven, I'd be like, oh my God,
man, look, I used
we're
to
the football game.
man, the MLK Day parade every year, the bands used to cut up. I mean, we had Prairie View come out, Texas Southern, uh, University come out, and those are university. But then you had the high school band. And I was in like elementary and middle school. The high school bands was like the best thing ever. Like before Drumline came out, Drumline is real. For people who don't know, Drumline is real. It wasn't just a movie. It's definitely a cultural thing. And but the band as a whole, especially they break it down, man, they showed up. Anyway, find a fan zone, which is still tailgating. I don't know what they're talking about with that. Go on a stadium tour. Don't think you can get a stadium tour the day of the game, but maybe attend a concert. Don't think they have any
None of these things
Yeah.
are fun before a game. Like, what is this? A week before the game? Like a month before, like a concert? Like what?
Right.
What's having a concert?
Sign up for an athlete meet and greet. Now that'd be fun. You know.
When the kids trying to get in, they're not trying to
This is mostly college, I guess. But even then, they are.
And they're trying to be in the mindset. We got to go get this. We got to go do this thing.
You can
trying to sign no.
You can sign up to do a volunteer, then you get all access. I think that's cool.
Free.
And then last but not least, cook your favorite party foods. Long story short, tailgate.
That's it. Like just go ahead and meet up in the parking lot, get you some burgers,
and cook your food,
and drink your beer, and come on in and have
volunteer to set up. Sign. Now I would sign up for a meet and greet. I think that'd be cool.
Meet and greet.
Not before the game, I think.
No. And after the game either, because they pissed. Either hard or pissed.
Yeah.
Or both.
Or both. I mean, but they do meet and greet. You see kids all the time.
Those kids are not doing meet and greets before no game. I'm at the game all the time. Nobody is meeting and greeting anyone.
Well, in the professional sports, they do.
Before the game.
Before that, when you see kids and
see after,
or you see the kid.
I can see coming through the tunnel.
But
I'm trying to come out there and I'm trying
because they all do it. Like basketball, how they do the shoot around before they, the game. Football, they go out there and throw the ball.
They do.
Stretch.
I just never seen anybody on the field though.
You never seen no kids or people?
I don't see kids on the field. Now, if you are in Georgia, you want to watch the game, you can probably watch some of the games on the GPB Sports. That's the Georgia Broadcast Network and Sports.
That's for high school?
That's high school.
Okay.
So you can watch that sometimes on there. Also, there's a streaming platform called NHFS. I don't like it, but they do have live streaming. Well, it's better. It's better because when my nephew plays and I can't get to the game, like he's playing in Valdosta when I'm not going to Valdosta. The game is that's too far. That's a 4-hour drive. I ain't trying to do that.
You in Florida
almost. But if you do want to watch the game on television, they have a streaming service that streams from those games. So if you can't go to the games, but you still want to be a part of the action and feel like you're there, NHFS, I think it's called NHFS.com. Check them out. But it's the National High School Football streaming channel. So check that out. And it's stream all over because even when I was watching some of my some of the games in West Side, shout out to the Rough Riders up in Newark. I went online and I paid for it. It's $10 a month. It's not bad. It's $10 a month, so you can watch all the games, like all of the high school games. Even if you want to watch the games in Houston, you can watch all of the games, and they're right there. I'm right on the television, so it's pretty cool. Like streaming has changed the game a lot. What I like about them on the entrepreneur side is that they say, you know what? Let us figure out how to stream all the high school football games. I love that. Yeah. Matter of fact, I need to partner with them. I need to call them now that I think about it.
Well, they've been behind
footage that I need.
They're behind the curve because they've been streaming basketball games for a while.
Well, I don't know. Like
LeBron James was on TV.
I didn't know that. I just know that because I watch basketball during basketball season, but I don't watch college and all. I don't watch college basketball. I watch the NBA. But high school.
But no, I'm saying LeBron James was on TV in high school. That's how people knew about it before.
But they have brought the Georgia Broadcasting Platform, so that's TV. But for people who don't have access to that,
I think he was thinking about ESPN.
Yeah, right. So and they are on ESPN. I think the game tonight. I mean Friday night or last Friday night was on ESPN.
But I
on
don't
his weekend.
remember them in 02 and 03. I don't remember them doing high school football.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So these
Yeah.
entrepreneurs,
So high school football is like starting to catch up, but popularity.
you might want to check that out though. Add
Yeah,
that to
right.
MD Communications
Yeah.
because they have streaming partners
Hmm.
because they can't be everywhere, but they do stream a lot of games. Because I mean, they just got to get the software a little bit better.
It has to be a little
It
bit.
is better than it was because the first year I tried, I was like, this
Yeah.
sucks. Who got that?
Well,
Most, listen,
I
let
mean,
me
in
just say
certain
that.
areas.
True that, but let me just say this: people are cutting when they say, "Oh, they're cutting the cord." I kept my cord right until Comcast said 288 this past week. I cut it. I cut it.
You cut it.
I want to say something. This is a family show. I cut it. I cut it.
So what's the solution?
I kept the internet.
No, okay.
I kept the internet, and I got a service called Philo. See, I'm not a big TV watcher. That's how I got to watch Flea Market Flip. Like you said, I watch TV all the time. Before I couldn't watch it.
Now you can watch
But on Philo,
Philo.
never even heard of that. Somebody like, you should get
I
Philo.
never
Like,
heard of
what is Philo? Philo is pretty cool though. I get to watch Flea Market Flip, but I was like, I'm not paying 280. And I watch YouTube most of the time, which is free. Like, yeah, not happening. Now, YouTube is if you don't want commercials on your YouTube, you subscribe, which I do because I don't like the commercials. I don't like the commercials, so I subscribe to YouTube. But still, that's not $188. That's $13. So, and I wish I would have subscribed when it was $7.99, but I was like messing around, like, oh, I could watch the commercials. Now I hate the commercials on YouTube. So
skip most of them.
some of them you can't though, and then it just comes right in the middle of what I'm trying, especially when I'm because I go to I get it, so I'll subscribe.
But if it's if it's our Facebook, YouTube page, that's monetizing the people paying.
I understand that.
So like you skipping
But
it.
I'm trying to
Cut their money.
I'm sorry. But they still getting it back through the subscription.
Maybe.
Well, I'm watching their stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, from viewership.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well.
So that's the one thing about YouTube, just in case y'all don't know. If you have a YouTube channel and you get to a certain amount of views and subscribers, YouTube starts to monetize the page. Did you know that?
No, I heard that.
Yeah. So help us get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on our YouTube page. And when we hit that page, we're going to give away a free gift. We should give away something free. Like we're going to give away a free gift. I'm speaking for Derek.
1,000.
When we hit that 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we're giving away something. I don't know what it is yet, but you got to go over there and then we're going to give away some. When we hit, we're going to do this. They got virtual drawings online.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. We're going to do a virtual drawing. And when we get to 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube page, we're going to do a virtual drawing and we're going to give away something to celebrate that. So every milestone that we hit on YouTube, we're going to give away something. I'm looking away a MacBook.
Oh, okay.
I would love to do that.
I'm not I'm a PC Android person. So.
Yeah, PC stuff.
Speaking of giveaways, 10 school districts in Central Georgia will get to celebrate teachers in a bigger way this year. And Houston County, that's Houston County School District is one of them. The district received $294,000 for teachers from the Flint Energies Foundation.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's crazy. I love it.
That should have been a top story for me.
It should have.
Yeah.
And then some of the other ones you have, and so in the 10 district, each elementary school gets $6,000. Each middle school gets $8,000. Each high school get $12,000. And the district office, look at that, they even took it out district office.
That's nice.
They get $5,000. That's great. Yeah, I love it. And so in total though, so that's just that one district.
Mm-hmm.
In total, Flint Energies Foundation gave out over $600,000 to Georgia schools.
Wow, they need it.
Yep.
They need it. So
congratulations to Flint.
Right.
We'll give you that.
Thank you, Flint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for supporting our
go to Flint.
and our education and our teachers because my brother's an educator and he's always said you should be a teacher. I was like, I knew I couldn't be a teacher. Like, bro, I got one kid. Like that should tell you something right there. You think I could do it 25 every 45 minutes every day?
Right.
I cannot. Like I don't even know how he does it. He's been doing it for a long time. He has 2 kids.
I had a teacher tell me that now they have to I mean, their lunches are now with the kids.
Yes.
You know, they have.
I want to have a reprieve until I get home and then I come home to
So
my okay.
there's no real break time now.
Listen, I
So-
salute the teachers for the work that you do. So shout out to Flint Energy for supporting them and showing them some love because they don't get it like they should. And I really can't imagine what it's like to be, to be a teacher with 25 kids every 45 minutes for 6 hours
Well,
a day.
45 minutes. I think class is a little longer than that.
All right. It used to be 45 minutes.
When I was in school, we had 90.
You went to a private school.
Probably not. I went to the Houston Independent School District
No.
schools.
I thought you went to some
You
kind
can
of parochial school or
I
something.
went to a private university, but
Oh, okay.
no.
Yeah, listen, we were in Newark. 45 minutes was enough. I just said it was a lot. I don't remember. I thought it was 45 minutes.
I mean, I think depends on the schedule. When we was doing block schedule in high school, block schedule, when you have 4 one day, 4 the other, then those were 90 minutes. But if you go to all your classes in one day, I think those are 45.
Yeah, we never did a 90-minute class ever.
Yeah,
We would have pulled our hair out, so would the teacher. So that was not happening.
it wasn't happening.
No, not happening.
It is a long time to be with, especially if you're a teacher and you just despise a certain period.
Think about this for 1 second, y'all. Think about this. For those of you who are watching, you're at work right now. Just think about this 1 second. You're at work, let's say you work with 10 people every day. You got 10 different personalities every single day. Just 10, right? If you're an educator, I'm trying to help y'all out educate. I'm trying to show y'all some love and shit to get people to understand. If you are an educator, you go to work every day. You got about 45 teachers, if not more. That's 45 different personalities. You got six, let's say you get two, let's say you got 4 classes. You got 4 classes, right? Each one of them got, let's say 21 kids. That's 84 personalities plus another 45 every single day.
And that's just the kids. Did you include the adults that you got to deal with?
I did. I said 45.
No,
They may be more.
Yeah.
Every single day. And then you got to deal with some of the parents that come up there that are worse than the kids, because somebody parents coming today may not be the same kid yesterday. That's too much. That is too much. Teachers, I salute you.
Yeah, because you got to deal with a lot. You got to deal with parents, co-workers, students,
A lot. And then you got to go home and deal with your own family. Child, that is a lot on you. Salute.
And then your child back to school.
All right, listen, y'all. We're going to our last commercial, and then we're gonna come back and wrap it up stay tuned.
In a world where business and sustainability intersect, the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, or GWC, stands as a beacon of empowerment and innovation. Our mission: to empower women in business while fostering a culture of sustainability within our community. We're not just about business growth. We're about eco-friendly practices, about encouraging a healthier, more sustainable future for all. Through innovative tools, equipment, and education, we're supporting the success of women entrepreneurs and promoting a greener tomorrow. Our vision stretches beyond the present. We see a future where GWC is a leading force in the promotion of women's entrepreneurship and environmental stewardship. A vibrant community where women in business thrive alongside a commitment to sustainability. We're making the Gwinnett region a model for inclusive economic growth and ecological balance. We are the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, where business meets sustainability. Join us in shaping the future.
MD Communications Group, a complete networking hub. Trend technologies to your way. Struggling with your network provider? Bad internet, television, and mobile phone services? Let's resolve this together with MD Communications Networking Hub. Slow internet, bad television, bad cell phones, services, and want to save more? Choose us. What makes us unique? Economical deals, distant coverage, best rates, fastest speed and bandwidth, maximum channel options, clear signal coverage. Stay stress-free. Try our best residential and commercial high-speed internet, television, and mobile phone services. Let us manage your stress. Contact us today. Visit our website, thecommunicationsmd.com, or call on 770-421-5598.
Hey there, creative souls. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and join a community that truly gets you? Welcome to the Indie Creative Collective. Imagine a vibrant space where podcasters, musicians, video creators, writers, filmmakers, and so many more come together. This isn't just any group, it's a free, membership-based collective that meets monthly, offering a treasure trove of opportunities for collaboration and exchange. Here, passion is the driving force. Every member is deeply committed to their craft and keen on monetizing their skills. Picture this. Each gathering is a stage where you can present your current projects, showcase your ongoing work, get constructive feedback, and elevate your art to new heights. But that's not all. These meetings are a goldmine of industry insights. We share what trends are making waves and which practices to steer clear of. This open exchange ensures that you're always in the loop with the latest knowledge and best practices in your field. The Indie Creative Collective is more than just a network. It's a breeding ground for innovation, a support system for creatives striving to make a living from their art, and a hub for like-minded individuals to connect and create together. Whether you're an established creative or just starting out, this collective is the perfect place to find inspiration, enhance your skills, and connect with fellow creatives committed to turning their artistic endeavors into profitable ventures. So what are you waiting for? Join the Indie Creative Collective today and embark on a journey of creativity, collaboration, and success. Stay creative, my friends.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, that was long.
He was like, "That's." I really didn't realize how long it was when we started playing. Welcome back, guys. Listen,
Wow.
we about to be out this thing. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Listen, do us a favor, help us get to that 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. When we get there, we're gonna give away a prize. I don't know, maybe a MacBook. I'm just saying, maybe a tablet. I don't know, maybe an Amazon gift card. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we're gonna give away something when we get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you are watching on YouTube, or if you're not watching on YouTube, you can go to our website at goodmorninggeorgia.com to subscribe to the show. The link is there. Subscribe to the show. Also connect with us on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram. And share the show with a friend. And if you are somewhere in Georgia and you want to share information about where you live in your neck of the woods, email us. Go to goodmorninggeorgia.org for more information about that. And we'll be able to bring you on the show. And if you want to be a partner with us, by all means, let's do that as well, because we can also bring you on so you can keep us abreast about what's happening around where you live at. If you are a business owner, you want to come on the show and talk about your business, we'd love to hear from you. Go to goodmorninggeorgia.org for more information about that. And if you're outside of Georgia, we want to know how to partner with you outside of Georgia. So we want to do business beyond Georgia. So just check us out, goodmorninggeorgia.org.
Right, yeah. Well, see y'all tomorrow.
Same time, same place.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bye, everybody.